If you've got one of these chippers, you're out here cleaning up piles of tree debris, you break your blades, don't know how to change them, watch this video because I'll show you. It's not hard. All you do is take a 13mm wrench, pull them two bolts off, pop your hopper off, and then take a 17mm socket and pull your blades off. First you get new parts, which I have sitting in a box over there. Get them out, and yeah, I'll show you how I do it. Alright, so there's all the tools you're going to need. You actually don't even need all these different ratchets, or I just have them. It makes it convenient. So let's get into this. So like I said, first things first, we're going to pop them two bolts off. I have a little stubby I'm going to be using. I throw the bolts in a parts tray now, just because I tend to lose them when I don't. So now those are off. We'll pull the topper off. Lift it up, slide it to you, and just throw it on the ground. Take your handle and spin it until the bolt face is exposed there. Then you're going to take a 17 on a long-handled device, and that blade might be okay. Nah, we'll change it. So go ahead, just bust all them bolts off. Or break them loose, I should say, don't bust them. Then once they're broke free, then you can get your ratchet, if you have one, and turn them a lot quicker. Or if you have an impact. Sometimes I'll use an impact for these. It's a lot quicker. But I'm showing you how to do it with hand tools. So, it can be done. Don't need anything fancy. These bolts should be agreed 12.9. They're not. They're like agreed 10.8 or whatever. You want to get grade 12.9. This blade was actually new on us on the flip side, so I'm just going to flip it. Sometimes you can do that, sometimes you gotta change them out. I'll show you why I'm digging into this chipper here when I rotate it around. So I'll get one bolt on there pretty snug, then I'll get the other 4. Just get them finger tight. And then I'll go and hit them with the ratchet. Kind of want to get a speed wrench for doing this, but ratchets work as well. Alright, so they're all on there. I'll go ahead and just start tightening them. Try not to cut your stand part on the blades. You're just trying to snug them up with the ratchet. We're going to tighten them with the breaker bar.
I don't know what a torque wrench is. Torque is a myth, so you don't need one.
Alright, so now they're all tight. I'll get the breaker bar out and just crank them down pretty snug. You're not trying to break them, you are trying to get them tight. Again, torque specs are a myth. So now that the blade's on there, we're going to check it and make sure there's clearance between the bed knife. That's how you do that. So you get your super fancy, expensive feeler gauge in there. And you feel it out. We're good. It's a little bit tight here because the blade broke, knocked some of the steel over. I think we're okay. It'll loosen up as that steel wears out. We are just a little bit tight on this side. I think it'll be good. So then we're going to rotate it around so we get the other blade. And this is why I pulled this chipper out apart. I really messed it up yesterday. Not a big deal. It's just the same procedure that we just did, except we're going to try to get all the scrap metal out of it so it doesn't fall into the hopper or the chipper. This blade is done. It has to be replaced. Do not try to reuse blades like this. You will mess up the chipper way worse. I chipped a 2x4 yesterday. That's how this happened. How this came about.
Oh no, I almost lost the bolt. Oh, almost lost that one too.
So that blade is scrap. Let's throw it in the scrap bin. Now we have a brand new fresh blade. Throw it on here. Try really hard not to cut your fingers apart when you're doing this.
That one's cross-threaded or something. There we go.
Alright, the second one's on there. Check the bed knife clearance. We're good on that one. We'll put that hopper back on. You're going to need some precision alignment tools for this. Because mine has a broken hinge on it. So we get it in, pivot it down. Tighten one bolt in there, or get one bolt started, I should say. And this is where you need to precisely align the hopper to the chipper drum. It's very important that you get it perfectly aligned, otherwise your bolt won't go in. To do that, you get your precision alignment tool out and you align it. Now our bolt goes in, so we're good to go. Now our hopper's all screwed in there, so this chipper's good to go back into service. I'll get everything cleaned up, throw a stick or two in here for you.